Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm actually not well right now. Can I please switch off my audio and have only my switch off my
Okay.
read?
Okay. What happened to you?
Sir, I'm kind of feeling feverish, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Go ahead. Okay. That's look at this. We are going to do a writing, and I'm not going to give you any instruction. I will ask you to do the writing. And each one has its own format: review, report, and article. Question number 4. Once again. Yes, hold on. I'll just get that. Then yeah, that's it. Question number 4. We are going to do question number 4 and 3. First, I want you to do question number 4. This is maximum. You can have 350 words. Question number 4. Naman, can you read question number 4? Yeah, you can see my.
Sorry, I was on mute, sir. You have read an article in an English language newspaper which states that the wheel is our best invention. The newspaper has invited readers to contribute their own articles, suggesting one or two other inventions or discoveries which are as significant as the wheel. You decide to write an article briefly describing at least one such invention or discovery and explaining its significance in to the development of civilization.
Yeah, you have to really think through this. So it's like wheel. You can think and you can do. It has to be very attractive. It has to
Good
have
evening,
its own story. Yes, good evening. It has to have its own story. It has to have a very catchy title and very attractive intro and also very good conclusion. You think through this. You don't have to go fast. The article has its own attractions. If you choose article in your exam, probably you are bound to score well because it has got all the ingredients to attract the examiner. Okay, so just take 4 alone, have your own thought, go for it. It has to be minimum, I would say 320 to 330. It can be up to 360. You don't go overboard, but it is not going to be. It should not be less than 300. Look at that. 4 alone. You choose article right now and you go with it. And I'll see your writing. Accordingly, I'm going to give you some feedback on this.
So
Question
how many
number 4.
paragraphs should we write, sir?
Can you repeat?
How many paragraphs should we write, sir?
4 to 5 easily. So you are going to have a start intro. You are going to have a conclusion, of course, and the body like 1, 2, 3, and you are going to choose one invention which is as good as equivalent as powerful as wheel, in your opinion. Okay, it's not.
Yes, sir.
Your answer is your answer. It is not the answer. It is not the universal answer. No, it is your answer, and you have to make it attractive. Article is all about writing.
Sir, for the title, like, should we just write the name of the invention?
No, it has to be really attractive.
Okay.
Yeah, you really add, you are going to add that word, that that word you are
Alright,
going to
okay.
have. But as part of it, somewhere you see 4 articles in a newspaper. One, the title will be always catchy. You will go there and try to read it, isn't it? So we'll talk about article a lot. First, you complete this. Okay. Generally, it takes, I'll tell you, the maximum 40 minutes. You have to have a plan. You have to have an outline. You have to really think through the content. Then you'll work on this. You complete this. I'm going to look at the content style.
Sir, there is 30 to 350 words in this. Like last
Yeah,
time it was 220 to 300.
No,
something.
350 was CPE level, maximum 350. 292. You might be talking about part 1. Look at the part 1.
No, sir, last year it was like that.
Oh, that's a CAE. That's CAE.
CAE. So
Oh,
would we have extra time for this?
of course, of course, of course. It's going to be 40 minutes for you. This,
Sir, last time also it was 40 minutes only, sir.
yeah, only 5-10 minutes more or less. That's all. But you are improved. This is 1 year. You've got a lot of good skills in writing, right? As far as English is concerned, because you're going to take it in the next year. But the thing is, you look at the way you have to be really creative to do for. You can't just like that do it. You have to really find something. You have to convince the examiner, at least with the content or style or both, isn't it? Somewhere you have to concentrate. You have to attract. You just get started. We'll see how it is. There are a lot of things with the article which we are going to discuss in the second half. Get started. This is 6:37. I'll give you like 7:50. Take your. It has to be really interesting.
Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead.
The title, how many maximum words can be there?
Oh, the title just put maximum 50 words, one line. That's all. It's one full
Okay.
line. Yeah. Take your most of your time like choosing that invention that you think it's very important. Then work on it.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, you're on mute, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, is it necessary to leave line between each paragraph?
Definitely, you want to leave a line.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, sir. Where should we send this, sir?
Yeah, you'll send it to me. I'm going to chat that now. I'm going to put it in the chat, right?
Yes, sir.
That is the point. Take care of it, and before you send it, think through this whether the title is very catchy and the intro sentence. The intro sentence is really attracting people, right, to
Yes.
read further. And you have several paragraphs, and each paragraph should have a topic sentence which you should be developing inside the paragraph. And you should have a very clear conclusion that should be really convincing. So you make
Yes.
sure that 350 words, spelling, accuracy. You make sure that you are adding some conditionals 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. And
Yes,
you are also adding some passive forms, indirect speech. Make sure like all the uh, high-end grammar is available. One is definitely inversion. I will look for inversion. Some 1 or 2 inversions, passive voice, conditional 3, minimum
So
conditional
you
2.
have not taught us inversion, sir.
Inversion we are taught. You were not there.
Last class, sir.
Last class also, yeah. One of the classes, 2 classes you are absent so far, isn't it?
Last class I was in that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you took inversion last class.
One of those days, Cheryl, do you remember we took inversion?
Yes, sir, we did.
Yeah, Nitin has forgotten it. Don't worry, we'll run through it again, but make sure all the advanced things are there. Passive forms, 1, conditional 2 and 3. And in case if you don't know, if you know inversion a little bit, go for it. Go for it. Even conditional 3, you can make it, you can invert it. See, conditional 3, you can invert it. By that way, you can have conditionals also, you can have inversion also. Don't repeat the words. Make sure if you want to convey almost the same concept again, use different words. And they don't like repetition at CPE level. You have so many things to do, Purvani, before you send it. Okay. Otherwise, you are going to get a very low mark and it will demoralize everyone, including you. You have to have organization, you have to have language, you have to have that communicative achievement register. They call it a register. It has to be entertaining. The article has to be entertaining. Otherwise, the reader will not read. It has to be entertaining. It has to give value. You have to do all that. It's not a simple task what I gave you. If you want to take few more minutes to reorganize, to include whatever I said, go ahead, take your time, but it has to be really attractive. I want to say, I will see the title, I will see the intro, I will see each and every paragraph, whether you got the linkers, whether you have connected each and every line there, every sentence there, and you have connected each and every paragraph there, linking. Look at that. We kind of talked about it like throughout, like FC, CA, and CP. Take your time. Don't hurry up and don't hurry. Like but definitely for anyone at this level, make use of every single minute. As I told, make sure you have linkers for each paragraph and each sentence within the paragraph. Have to have linkers. Try to use for sure. Try to use the inversion. Whatever you know.
Sir, I'm just sending the photo.
Yeah, please send it across to that WhatsApp number.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Udani, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I read your article. I can give you feedback later also, but
Yes, sir.
you have done a good job.
Thank you,
Only
sir.
few changes here and there you have to make.
Yes, sir.
So you want to leave now for doctor's office or?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, I'll discuss with you later.
Thank you.
You can proceed. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I've sent it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Did you include whatever I said? Yeah, unmute and talk.
Yeah, you asked to do the grammar and everything. I have included it.
Yeah.
Just inversion, I did not know what it was.
Oh, you didn't know. You
Yeah,
just
no,
have to
sir.
take that supporting verb out and you know it. You know what is inversion. Simply, you are
Like I
not able to.
forgot.
Yeah, okay. We'll go for it. Okay. Someone, Cheryl, I'm sure Cheryl is going to throw in a few inversions like Ria and Tarun. So I look forward to seeing all those. Have you included conditionals, Naman? I don't see conditionals there. Anyway, yeah, I will ask you to read, but I would. I have received Tarun's also.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need to get it from Nitin. Tarun, good job there. Good job. And we are going to run through each and everything. Nitin, Cheryl, and also we have Ria.
Yes, sir. Just a minute.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Go ahead and do this.
So, should I send it like a normal photo, like the one?
Yeah, you can take a photograph and send it across.
I sent it, sir.
Let me check. Very nice title, Nitin.
Sir?
Very nice title. The title has to be like that. Good job. You can
What
always,
is his title, sir?
yeah, he's going to read. He's going to read it.
Okay, yeah,
But
okay.
the thing is, you put your heart and soul into this. The title, introduction, conclusion, topic, sentence. You'll get a wonderful article. Writing is one of the great arts, isn't it? Writing. You can just convince the reader like anything, capitalize the reader like anything. So, I have read all the three now. So Ria and Cheryl.
Sir, you read mine.
Yeah, almost. Actually, the conclusion I'm going through. I like it. You have written only not for you, for everyone to actually listen to it, see to it, because everything is like that. The CPE, sometimes people do well, but in the exam, we don't know the mind of the examiner, how he receives it. They might have bias, so we have to be. I have seen some of the kids score extremely well in the writing test. But some of them who have done exceedingly well during the practice have not done well there. We don't know the reason because it's a manual correction, highly subjective. That's why you need to be a little bit more careful. Make sure it's very entertaining. The article is entertaining and also it gives value. Same way, it has got a good style in terms of presentation. Good range of vocabulary, as I told, good grammatical structures, range of structures, grammar structures, everything. They can quickly assess it very quickly. They won't take much time, probably 2-3 minutes to read through those 350 words. Probably 5 minutes maximum, not more than that. They would have seen hundreds and hundreds like this. So I have two more to present so that we have only 40 minutes left. We just have to really do it very quickly. I have to give Ria and Cheryl. I really need it very quickly. I don't want to miss it like last time. I remember last time I was waiting for Cheryl again and again. I was waiting for a very long time. I don't want to do that now. Do it, 40 minutes is enough.
And finally, we didn't read essay or something.
Yeah, today we are going to read everything. Today we have 35 minutes left. The last one is for Namans because I want Naman to be there till the end of the class. Okay, that's very important.
Sir,
So
I'm there till the end of the class today.
yeah, most of the times you are there, right? Yeah, but because the thing is, you have to see the others how they are writing also, right?
Yes,
You have to
sir.
see that. That's so important. You can pick up the pieces.
Yes, sir. Sir, like, where will the exam be conducted?
It will be conducted in one of those colleges. We'll let you know the college.
All right, okay.
It could be CIT, it could be PSG, it could be any of the colleges.
All right. Okay,
Sir,
sir.
when is the exam?
That exam is going to be in Feb.
Sir, I have both.
Still 2 months left though.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll have we won't leave any of the CPE guys because CPE is an exam. That's one of the last exams in English that you're going to take. You're going to use that certificate forever. So You want to be really
Yes, sir.
mentally, physically, you want to be really prepared before you go for the exam. So you'll enjoy, I'm sure you'll enjoy the exam. Cheryl, did you get, I mean, I'm a little bit concerned if you get this one.
Yes, sir. Just 2 minutes.
Super, super. Ria, what about Ria?
Sir, I'm done, sir.
Oh,
1 minute.
did you send it? Did you send it?
No, sir,
Ria?
no, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's kind of an art. Language is an art, whether you believe it or not. You just have to enjoy that, to experience that, you have to enjoy. And the results will follow. Result is a byproduct. The score is just a byproduct. You just enjoy, go for it. Okay. And write, like writing and all, you can score very well if you really enjoy the process. It's like drawing, right? It's like painting. Just put all your effort into that. You're going to enjoy it. Even at the age of 80, you will enjoy the language. If you really enjoy the language at 20, at 80 also you're going to enjoy. Even that 80, 90, 95, whatever the age you are going to live, the last days are going to be really nice. The final days are going to be really enjoyable. All right, very good. First one, I'm going to go with Nitin, then Tarun. Puvadini, I have done. We are not going to do it Puvadini's because she has already sent it. And so the order is, I'll go with Nitin, Tarun, Ria, Cheryl, and Naman. Okay, I got Ria's. Okay, we can go with it. Is it only one page, Ria?
Sir, send you, sir. Second page.
Oh, I got it. Very good. Okay. Cheryl, I really need it. Only 33 minutes left.
Yes, sir. I'm sending.
Yeah. That will be the most valuable part of the class, whatever feedback I am giving. Writing, speaking and all, you can be really imaginative. You can be really creative in the exam. That will really put it beyond that score of 200. These two, you have it in your hand. You can't make it slip through your fingers. Can we see serials? Yes, starting now. Yeah, I got it. Super. That's going to be 2 pages, isn't it? Right. I got the second page also. Super. You got the third one, is it? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yeah, we have enough time. We'll go with it. As I told, it's going to be, I think, Nitin first, right? Nitin. Did we go for Nitin first? Yeah. Let's go with it. Super. Let me pull this through. All right. Let's go with it. Nitin. Nitin, can you read it quickly? Nitin, are you able to
Yes,
see
sir.
this?
Sir, I
Read it
have
from
my
the
book. I can read
Yeah,
it.
go ahead. Go ahead. That's okay.
Without fire and food, we would have been burned. Life these days are
Can you
like bed
repeat?
of
Can you
food.
repeat that title alone quickly?
Without fire and food, we would have been burnt.
Without fire, we would have been burnt. That's the actual conclusion could be there in the title itself. Good job there. The actual conclusion of the entire article could be there in this. Keep going. Keep going.
Life these days are like bed of rose. The world is fully locked by digital. The human evolution has brought forward a lot of inventions. A person propelled to the past cannot survive without these opulences. So, talking more about the existing technology isn't important. We need to talk. We need to find the root of sorry of this development. If our ancestors had not devoted their lives for invention, we could have not lived a life we are living.
Oh, yeah, good job. Just hold on for a second. Good job, good job. We could not have lived, isn't it? Additional 3.
Living in, actually, it was lived, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but overall, good, good. So talking more about why that very loose language. So talking more about the exist. So comma, talking more about the punctuation is missing. But okay, good job, good intro. Little bit bigger intro, but good intro. That intro is catching. It's eye catching. Good job. Keep going. Keep going.
Food is God, and it was presented by the God for our survival. However, not a day we have respected with it with our soul. It is the fuel of our life. But little would believe that the flame first sparked was a mishap, considering the ancestors. If it was any one of us, we would have been scared to death if we had seen a spark coming from a gap in a cave. But a sharp troglodyte vowed on the eccentric view. This was a story that reached us through folklorists, but who would have thought it may be canon too?
Go for it. Yeah.
Cutting a long story short, it isn't important for us to find the inventor. It is about how it changed our life today. Food was merely tasteless meat and food. Moreover, it was the invention of flames led to the evolution of food. Many have seen different food in different time period. Goat milk to cow milk, it evolved. The extent of our food have never ended in the 20th century. Many people see it as a career option and opt for it. New job opportunities in the culinary have bloomed. To sum up everything that has been stated so far, sustenance, an essential part of our life, is $1 million business now. A lot of eateries have been opened for the sole reason of profit. The particular reason for this circumstance is greed. Finally it is the flow of energy in our ecosystem at the end of the day that we are fighting for.
Wow. You mean food is the thing? Food is the greatest invention, one of the great inventions. That's what you really mean, isn't it? That's
Yes,
what you
sir.
really mean. Yes, 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Sorry about that. And this is, first of all, hats off to him. Okay, Nitin. Good job there. Because I remember your last time what you did, right? Uh, this is very good. It was a little bit obscure, and I should admit, because some of the words. What was the word you struggled to pronounce? What was the word? There was a word you struggled to. Why did you struggle to pronounce when you were able to write it? Yeah, you just unmute and do this. Unmute.
Sir, it was from my biology textbook, sir. And I usually learn biology like that. Like I know the spelling, but not the words because we are going to write it.
Super. Okay. Because that was the question I had in my mind. You used a lot of conditionals. That's very good. One of the conditionals usage was intriguing. And the inversion, kind of inversion wasn't correct, wasn't correctly placed. Okay, these are all minor things you are going to develop, because you are going to sure do the inversion in the exam. You are going to sure do the third and second conditionals. You are going to do all those for sure. Okay. Yes. Those two things are kind of important, but there are a lot of positives to take care of it. Some way, why do you want to say a lot of things indirectly that I didn't know? You could have directly said few things. That's what I felt. All right. One second.
Sir, like which, sir?
All right. That one I had to really attend. Okay. Here is the thing. I want him to read one of these parts very quickly. Right? He said, look at this particular one. I want him to read it again.
Which one, sir?
This one. But can you repeat this? But little would believe. What is that? Can you repeat that? But
The
little,
little in the sense like no one would believe.
little would. Do you have the phrase like that? You want to check it out. That inversion probably little would believe. Little did I believe.
Like little believed.
Yeah, that would little would believe will not come. That the flame first sparked was a mishap. Can you read the whole thing? Can you read the whole thing?
With the correction, sir, would but little believed that that the flame first sparked was a mishap, considering the ancestors.
Can you yeah, continue? If it was,
If it was any one of us, we would have been scared to death if we had seen a spark coming from a gap in a cave.
you are going with the two ifs here. That conditional, the prior to that inversion is a little bit shaky. You don't want to do those two if statements here because one has to be a main class. That's where I just had a thing. Then today, if he had seen, if it was any one of us, I don't want you to mix two conditionals there in one particular sentence. That was the thing. So, but who would have thought it may be candid too? That's not a mixed conditional again. Okay, don't worry. There's some confusion there that I wasn't very much convinced. The entertaining factor was a little bit less here. It wasn't really truly entertaining, but a lot of good factors are there. I don't want to discourage you, but because a lot of positives are there, I want to encourage that aspect. Because you kept on talking about food. Food is an invention by itself. You talked food is an invention because that's a very, very interesting idea. Food itself is an interesting idea. So I really enjoyed that, though it's kind of conflicting by nature, but I really like the way used to food itself as an invention. And I think I thought it's a very basic necessity. It's not to be invented or something like that. But the different type of foods could be invented. Different type of foods. That's why I really like this overall. And you took a very, very intangible thing and you went for it. Very good. As I told you, I really liked your title where you really gave the solution, the conclusion itself in the title. That's very hard to do. That's very hard. You did it. The title also goes, and also the intro. I really liked it. The intro, the way you wanted to use the grammar structures, I appreciate you. I'll give you full mark, even though it has to be fully developed. And every topic sentence in each paragraph has been developed to a great extent. I really like it. And some of the words you used is very nice. And also there is no spelling mistake. Your basics are good. All right. Now the 230 is the original score that we will convert as a CPE level. I will go with 195 in this. I'll go with 195. 230 is the original score. I'll go with it. And a little bit I'm not convinced about the high level structures. The passive voice has not been used much. Most of them are active. And also there's kind of no direct speech or anything. Indirect is everything is indirect. That's fine. But the grammar level has to be improved there. So I'll go with 195. It's a high end of CAE. CAE is just 180 to 199. That you know that range. 195. So you are at a very high level of CAE. We can easily get you into CP. That's not a problem. We will do it very consciously. We do a few things, and the other thing, the connectors and linkers. I know it's pretty hard to think through that when you write it. The linkers were not enough. Okay, don't worry that I am giving you negative comment. No, 195 is a tremendous score. by any standards. The linkers, they will look for the linkers between paragraphs and also between sentences within the paragraph. They are going to look for the linkers, which I talked about last time also. Good job. 195. It's a lack of time. I'm really pushing, but good job there. Then Tarun, that is ours. Tarun has given another one, is it?
Sir?
Tarun is
Sir, it's me, sir. So I forgot to write the title, sir. So I wrote again and sent you.
don't worry. Okay. I'll go with Tarun first, then I'll come back to Ria. Tarun, this is the one for you, isn't it? This is the second
Yes.
page, is it? Second page?
Yes, sir. Second.
Go with it and read loud so that it is going to be useful for everyone.
Yes, sir. Magnificent inventions made by man. Our world is a huge mystery globe in which there are things that are yet to be discovered. A man's ability to discover starts from the very moment he sets foot on earth. And some of his best inventions are language and geometry. For language was invented when man was trying to express his emotions, while geometry was born when man started to get involved in archaeology. I'd say that language is the biggest friend as well as foe for a human being, because language is the key to communication, the basic form of expression of one's feeling and thoughts. And every daily basis are all dependent on communication. But it can also be misleading for the cause of war and destruction. Destruction all starts from a simple argument of one's thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, hence leading to salvation as well as one's doom. But language is not the only invention of man that fascinates me. Geometry is also a great invention. It is said that the first proof was given by Thales based on geometry. Hence, we can.
One second. Go for it.
Hence, we can say that the very first mathematical proof was based on geometry. So nowadays, geometry is everywhere, from construction of buildings to a missile. Physics is also dependent on geometry, for physics is majorly based on trigonometry and mensuration. Geometry led us to great discoveries like telescope, which in turn helped us discover the entire solar system. In conclusion, I'd say that geometry is the best invention of mankind, for language can be modified, changed to our convenience, wish, and there is going to be an end for naming. But geometry is a universal truth, a law made by nature itself. It can't be broken nor be fixed. It's an independent body. And we are yet to find proofs and hypotheses as well as theories for structures and shapes, which is only limited to our imagination. Hence, to me, geometry has more value than anything else.
Wow. So much seriousness is put into this. Pretty serious topic, physics. One of those, geometry, maths, physics, everything combined. So you're preparing for G, isn't it? J. You're preparing
Yes,
for
sir.
JE. Wow.
Yes, sir.
You love physics, is it?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Very nice. Superb. So much sincerity and seriousness into this. I really like that he started with the language, talked about language a lot, and kind of got into geometry, and he compared both of those. And actually, he concluded with the geometry, and he also told the reasons for that. He used the word universal truth. Oh my God, that's a very big word, truth. Getting through the truth. That's very, very big, very philosophical. And the conclusion was mind-blowing here. Superb. And look at the way he used the contractions. And not only, but also look at the linkers, multiple linkers in a single sentence. I think the only thing I think he didn't use much is probably like the conditionals. Probably. Because I didn't see much. But I really liked it. I'll go with this right from the title. Right from the title, it is all over the place, that language, and I really liked it. And probably I will not be able to completely give 100% analysis here because of lack of time, but so much seriousness in this writing. It really deserves another look. Superb. I like it. I think one or two places only on earth. Look at the earth. Did you put the earth? ERTH? Yeah, of course. because I read it like EARTHS or something. No, it's right, EARTH only. And don't start with that. Generally, people don't want to start with the and. Okay, in a sentence, don't start with the and. Superb. Look at the complex sentences you made. Several complex sentences you made throughout the passage. You have made complex sentences, which I liked it. The commas, the dot, the apostrophes, the punctuations are very good. The punctuations are very good. As I told you, definitely linkers are good. Look at the way you started. But language is not good. I really liked it. The very first word should be a linker in a new paragraph. I really liked it. The way you put but. Superb, superb. I really loved it. And going back to this page, I really liked one thing more that I wanted to mention here. For physics is majorly, for language can be modified. Wow. You use the word for in a different sense. Good job there. Right? It's not a preposition used as a conjunction. That's superb, superb style. Superb. Good presentation style. The register was good. Organization was good. Everything was good. I'm going to give you this mark. Superb. Lack of time, I'm not able to give you complete review. 200. This is so good. 200. Okay. And some additional structures, like some of these, what do you call that, inversion? Had you used more? Look at that. Had you used more, it would have been nice. The conversion and conditional you can combine. You can include both. The both box can be checked. And I sincerely appreciate this because it is a serious and sincere effort. And just like a model test I was asking for, and you took it really. This level, if you can take it to the exam, this is surely at the CPE level for sure. Because out of love only this happens. Out of love for geometry or physics or maths or all together. This happens, and otherwise it won't happen like this. Very good product. Very good job. 200. Super, super.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so let's, as per the order, we are going to go with Ria here. And we are going to go very quickly here. Did you do 3 pages, Ria? When you said the topic as was changed. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'll go with that. Ria, quickly do this right from the start. Go for it.
Greatest invention throughout history. The discovery of fire during the Stone Age marked the beginning of human civilization. It was the first discovery made by man. Fire provided humans with warmth and cooked meat. It helped propel human civilization from the Stone Age into the Bronze Age. The discovery of fire led to the discovery of cooked food. Humans of the Stone Age, who were mainly hunters, started to cook their food instead of eating raw meat. The shift from eating raw to cooked food was a dramatic turning point in human evolution, and scientists suggest that the early humans were able to deliberately create fire to cook their food. Humans also learned that by smoking meat, they could preserve it for days. Another benefit of discovery of fire was to make tools. They heated rocks and then tempered them into arrowheads for hunting and butchering prey. The other great invention made by humankind is the invention of electricity. Electricity is a set of physical phenomena. It was invented by Benjamin Franklin.
Once again, I'll take it. Go for it.
Electricity helped people in many ways. Thanks to electric light, people's lives were no longer governed by daylight. Instead, they could determine their own daily rhythm. Electricity also made the world safer. Stoves could now be powered by electricity instead of fire, reducing the risk of fire spreading. For a while, wood stoves were more expensive alternative. Increased access to electricity improves education, entertainment, health, comfort, production, and productivity. It was proved that the easy access of electricity provided families with improved education as children could study more easily after dark.
Superb. Did you do something, the conclusion a little bit shaky here?
Yes,
did you, yeah, kind of the preference?
I didn't have time to think about the conclusion, so I didn't do it.
Don't worry. What is the preference for you? Electricity or fire?
It's electricity.
Excellent. That conclusion, if you do it, that part alone, I'm going to reduce the mark to an extent, okay? But superb, like your sibling, you showed a lot of seriousness here, right? Superb. Seriously, very clarity of thought, so smooth and flow, and you kind of segmented and segregated very clearly between fire and electricity. You gave a lot of good points. I liked it, except for this conclusion, which was kind of disappointing. But probably you should have managed your time better, right? Yeah, and
Yes.
again, so superb language level. The CP level flow I was able to see, and the thought and the level that you took this concept while you were writing, it is really above average. Just like that, I would say I'm going to put a score here right now. Uh, but for the conclusion, you would have done a very good job there, right? I'll go with this 200. If it is going to be a conclusion, at least another 5 marks would have been added. Very good job, Ria. But you have to manage the time. You have to manage the time. I liked it. The fire and all, the evaluation, the story which she developed. She was developing that fire, electricity, and all. That inside story was really nice. It was nice. I really liked it. And make sure you go for it. The intro could be a little bit less because you are talking about only 350 words. It could have been a little bit less, right? And make sure you deliberately insert one or two what do you call inversions. You make sure that, and you touch upon a couple of conditionals, and also you can add it. You can combine two concepts into one, like an indirect speech with the conditional or also with the inversion, something. And I liked it, and the punctuation is okay. And make sure the very deliberately you can open with a linker. But I saw also and all humans also learn. But look at that, you can start with the link. You can start with the linker to attract the examiner and to also emphasize your point. And
Sure.
I liked it. Good job. Super.
Thank you.
Super. And I'm going to go with Cheryl here. And we'll make
Yes,
it. Don't worry, man. We are going to make it. By 8 o'clock, we are going to make it. I know. I have a
Okay,
class.
sir.
I have a class at 8:10. I have to prepare my but good job. Cheryl, I really want her to read us. It's a 3-page. She's going to do it on the fly.
Yes, sir, I'll start.
Yeah.
Wood fire, not wood fire. The greatest invention of all time, the wheel. We come across this very so often in magazines and as the topic of debates. Even though it's a very controversial subject, it has proven itself worthy of being bestowed the title Best Invention. Although it has contributed greatly towards the shaping of civilization, there are two other discoveries that round up pretty close. With that said, it is the discovery of fire and that wood can float on water. Heat, a word so simple but hugely significant in our daily life. In today's happening, people are very much inclined towards cooked food over raw food, even though the latter is the seemingly healthier option. We would all succumb to death if cooked food just vanished tomorrow. Eating is the way our body processes sugar into energy, which is used to keep us living. No heat, no food. No food, no energy. No energy, death. Well, food cannot be the only way heat and fire helps us, right? In the very poles of our earth, people solely depend on heat energy to warm up their houses to make it a livable place. Without the discovery of fire, we wouldn't have been able to release the delicacies we do and explore the freezers of this earth. Not only that, but also have light in the darkest of moments.
1 second. Go ahead.
Without the discovery of fire, civilization wouldn't have evolved. To bake bricks, we need fire. Fire, something more than just an element. Export import banned in all countries. To see such a headline, a common man wouldn't marry much. But it's the end of days for anyone associated with the port business or the ocean in one word. At some point in everybody's life, they're going to come across 100,000 tons of metal in form of a ship. Seeing such a ginormous thing float and soar the seas make you question science. If it weren't for the earth, if it weren't for the early man to discover that wood can float on water, it would be a very different scenario right now, probably in one which we are still cavemen. The simple principle of float or sink paved the way for the greatest people to discover the world, share cultures, get to know about other lands, and most importantly, give a kick to civilization. Fire coming in very handy and being the foundation stir of civilization and the world in general, together with the discovery of wood floating on water,
One second, go for it.
which brought out a red carpet for the civilization to walk on, certainly upstages the wheel being the best invention.
Ah, can we give her a hand? Can we give her? Uh, did you listen how she read it? So rhythmic, right? So rhythmic. Yeah, that's amazing stuff. The way she read it, she really enjoyed it, right? Like a pickle and sauce for food, right? Kind of thing. Wow, wow. She did it well. Tell me this one. You're going for fire, is it? You're going for fire. That's the one, the last point, isn't it? Then
No,
floating.
sir, both fire and wood, so that both of them together upstages the wheel.
Okay, both of them together. Did you make that
Yes,
point?
sir.
Did you?
Yes, sir, I did in the conclusion.
Did you say both?
Yes, sir.
Together with the wow, wow. That's I think I overlooked it. Superb, superb, superb. That was I thought it was second. No, no, you are okay. You are okay. And I like it. Wood fire, not wood fire. Wow, that's great. Look at that catchy title. That's really catchy there. And I liked it. I liked it. I'm not able to find many mistakes at all. Right. See, superbly she used connectors, conjunctions. She used and of course they call half conditionals, without, and she went for that unreal situation again and again and again. Superb that half conditionals work a lot, and I wish she had like the full conditionals also. But nevertheless, this is superb and very good. And again, and I'll just give you the mark here. I'll just give you the mark. Super, super deal. 210. Look at this. This is so good. 210. This could be arbitrary. 210. And I really want to talk about this a lot, but for the time, for everyone's time sake,
yes, sir.
this is super. Good job. I'm going to go with Raman. The
Yes,
first
sir.
guy to submit, the last guy to be reading here, and we will go with it. Please wait for this. I am sure 2-3 minutes I'll leave you guys.
Sir, can I begin?
Go ahead.
The Wright Flyers. The first aircraft by the Wright brothers, which took flight in 1903, stands as an extraordinary feat of innovation and ingenuity. This groundbreaking invention not only revolutionized transportation, but also propelled mankind into a new era of exploration. The Wright brothers' aircraft made a marvelous impact by revolutionizing transport. Prior to their invention, human flight was considered an unattainable dream. However, the Wright brothers' dedication and tireless pursuit of flight led them to design and construct the vehicle powerful enough to attain flight. This transformed the nature of travel, allowing people to travel long distances in a fraction of time. Beyond its influence on transportation, the Wright brothers' first first plane
One second, one second, one second. Give me a time. Oh, go ahead now.
expanded the horizons of scientific understanding. By creating a controllable, powered aircraft, the Wright brothers unlocked the secrets of flight, enabling the next generations to build upon their discoveries and push the boundaries of aviation. The Wright brothers' remarkable accomplishment has left an enduring legacy of inspiration and innovation. The concept of human flight continues to inspire aviators, engineers, and inventors worldwide. Their belief in the impossible serves as a testament to the limitless potential of the human mind. The first flight by the Wright brothers showcases the triumph of human determination, innovation, and resilience. It represents the pinnacle of human accomplishment. The first powered airplane's transformative influence on transportation, expansion of scientific knowledge, profound inspiration, and symbolic representation of human achievement firmly establish it as an extraordinary invention that transformed the world.
Wow, wow, wow. Very nice. the one thing I want to say,
Yes,
the wheels is the precursor, right? The wheels transformation, and you really got another product and product there. And definitely, I appreciate it. The language, the flow, the presentation. They're going to love this. They are not going to see any kind of super logic here, but they're going to see the way he presented. The way he presented in terms of writing, I say, not even speaking. Orally, he has done extraordinarily well. But the way he presented in the written way, I'm talking about the written way.
yes, sir.
Wow, this is so good. So good. Connectors and all those things are there. It is there. The glory, I could see the glory of writing there, just like that. And he talked about the human mind, the power of the human mind, the limitation,
Yes, sir.
and going beyond the limitation. All those so highly philosophical, metaphysical, very, very, very nice. Talked about inspiration. And
Thank you, sir.
yeah, so good, so good. And I would say that I'll just to go with the score here because I don't want to leave you guys here with this, the new year coming. The score, again, the score, I'll go with the score 210. I'll go with the score 210. This is amazingly nice, very good. And I wish I had more time to explain some of the very good positives and some of those simple negatives. But we didn't have enough time, but we are going to come out with this. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
the one we are talking about, the score, less score or not, don't worry, Nitin. I know Nitin. Nitin is going to make it. He's going to make it big this time. CPE, straight certification CPE. I'm sure because he has the stuff to do it. The thing is, sometimes you slip, right? Sometimes that's all. But very nice. I really like the title, the way you followed up with the first paragraph. I really liked it. Kind of the grammatical structures only I was little bit I was worried about giving you the full thing. And good job. And I can't compare anyone with anyone. Ria has her own strengths. Tarun has his own positives. Everyone has, we have like own positives. Cheryl, look at the way rhythmically she kind of read through this one. I really liked it. Nitin, the concept was very good and really liked it. Superb job. Have a wonderful, super good weekend and also very good new year. Have a terrific year again. We are going to see everyone is going to get a CPE certificate in 2024. How is that? How is that? The C2 certification, native level certification. We are going to get it. We are going to, 2024 is going to be a special year for language. And I like the Tarun especially. He talked about language. I loved that piece of writing. Good job, Tarun.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good, because that's truth all over. It's written. Truth is written all over. And also use the word truth. That's a very profound word, and it's very difficult to really define the word truth. That truth is that language is truth. Good language is really a truth, right? Very good language.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you. I'll see you back in 2020. I'm going to see you in 2024. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
Yes,
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.